Coming home with a 2-0 deficit and with Draymond Green suspended, we know Steph will get his 36 points. But I want to focus on the contributions of the role players Moses Moody and Kevon Looney. Moody made some crucial plays and Looney was always steady with his 20 rebounds and 9 assists, so let's break some plays down. The Dubs constantly want to attack Sabonis, as we know, in the pick and roll, so here Loon sets a high pick with both guards on the corners in a denial position. Mike Brown wanted the guards to be aggressive and prevent these dribble handoff actions, forcing the pick and roll which the Dubs are a little less efficient with. Sabonis comes up to show too much since JP is kind of a shooter, so the counter is to hit Looney on this roll pass. Fox isn't going to leave Clay, so Harrison Barnes makes the rotation from the weak side, and credit Looney for his patience and Wiggins for creating a much better spacing as he moves up on the wing. And the Kings get lost here as Loon makes a right play for a wide open Wiggins 3-ball. I was extremely impressed by Moses Moody's poise as he hasn't been playing much lately, but came in and immediately contributed on his way to 13 points. High pick and roll to attack a slow Alex Len, but Jermichael Green slips the screen at the last second and then comes to the weak side for a dribble handoff with Moody. The Kings are not switching off-ball screens, and Trey Lyles does a good job sliding his body and angling it away from the screen, so Moody counters by stopping in his track and launching a tough 3. Big shot here for the sophomore. With a solid double-digit lead after the first half, Kevon Looney has 6 offensive rebounds already by then. Here at the end of the shot clock chucked by Wiggins, Looney is surrounded by 3 Kings and somehow tips his way towards another offensive rebound. Immediately kicks out to Steph and then sets a down screen for JP, and once again Sacramento is not switching off-ball screens, preferring the big man in Sabonis to show up high, which in my opinion is a poor decision since Poole has been pretty off this series. But Loon rolls after receiving the pass and this collapses the Kings defense in the back with a 4-on-3 advantage. Barnes rotates over as the weak side low man, and usually Keegan Murray should be splitting this, but he's not leaving Klay Thompson. Wiggins makes a great decision to cut right to the basket, and Loon makes a bounce pass for the layup. Great decision making again by Kevon Looney. Here we have Dante trying to find Klay, and as Moody sets a pin down, Sacramento stays playing straight up, forcing Monk to chase around the pick. He does a good job preventing the 3-ball, but Thompson dribbles into attracts Barnes off the strong side corner just 1 pass away. Moody was wide open here and has already hit a couple 3s, but he sees no one in front of him and makes a strong drive for the and-1 layup, as Terrence Davis is too late for the block call. As I mentioned, Moody has not been playing much lately, but his number was called the last couple games, as Steve Kerr has started to trust the second year. Jermichael Green sets a pick and Davion Mitchell shoots the cap, but instead of giving it back to JP for a handoff, DiVincenzo fakes it a bit and immediately drives towards the paint, surprising the Kings and getting by Mitchell. Monk has to rotate over as the weak side low man, and credit Moody again for not settling for an open 3 and instead makes the cut for the 100% dunk. Great timing and decision making by the sophomore. All night Looney was making brilliant passes off the roll man, taking some responsibility in absence of Draymond Green. Here we have a handoff screen with Klay to put Sabonis in the pick and roll, and since he's a shooter, Sabonis comes up to show. Easy counter by Looney to roll right to the hoop, collapsing the defense again as Thompson feeds him. Harrison Barnes rotates over as the weak side low man, and De'Aaron Fox is responsible for the 2 weak side Warriors. But here he is too low as Kuminga should get credit for the cut right to the rim. Perfect find by Looney to the wide open 3-point shooter on the wing in Dante DiVincenzo. With the game close to being decided, Mike Brown decided to finally double Steph Curry to try and get the ball out of his hands. Like I mentioned, Looney had 9 assists for the night, making great decisions time and time again out of the middle of the floor. Here Steph attracts 3 Kings players and essentially hits Looney on a similar roll to the rim pass. Defense collapses once again as Sabonis has to guard the ball and the weak side, so Andrew Wiggins sets a back screen on him, getting Klay Thompson open. Loon with another assist. Crazy enough, Loon only had 4 points to go with his 20 rebound 9 assist performance. Not much here except Jordan Poole attacks a weaker defender in Terrence Davis off the dribble, forcing Metu to rotate over as the weak side low man. Nice dump off pass, and let's get Looney some shots now too as he gets the layup to go. There you guys have it. On a must-win at home after a chaotic first 2 games in Sacramento, Golden State went down 2-0 for the first time in the Steph Curry era. All credit goes to the Sacramento Kings for being legit and protecting their home court, coming up with defensive stops and shooting the lights out. But in San Francisco, Moses Moody and Kevon Looney were the two biggest factors, in my opinion, who helped out Steph Curry in this blowout win. Honorable mention goes to Wiggins as well, but Moody was able to hit a couple big threes and timely cuts to the basket for easy shots, while Looney continued to be a monster on both the offensive and defensive glass. Looney also had a crazy 9 assists as he was able to make the correct reads off the roll man in a 4-on-3 advantage for more open threes and easy shots at the rim. This was obviously a must-win for the Dubs, as they will wait for Game 4 on Sunday to have hopefully both Dre and GP2 back. If you guys like this breakdown, like and subscribe to see more.